Lionel Messi sat on the grass in tears. His team had just lost the World Cup final. And the strangest part? Argentina barely touched the ball in a way that mattered for nearly 2 hours. Here's how it actually happened, and why this loss was more brutal than the scoreline suggests. July 19th, 2026. MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. Spain versus Argentina. The winner becomes world champion. Argentina came in trying to do something no team had ever done: win 4 straight major tournaments in a row. They'd already won the Copa America in 2021, the World Cup in 2022, and the Copa America again in 2024. One more trophy, and Messi's Argentina would be the greatest run in modern football history. Instead, they got smothered. Spain dominated from the opening whistle. Not in a flashy way, in a suffocating way. Think of it like a chess player who slowly takes away every single move you have, until you can't do anything at all. That's what Spain did. Argentina didn't manage a single shot on target until the second half of extra time. That's not a typo. An entire World Cup final, almost 2 full hours, and Argentina barely threatened Spain's goal even once. The numbers tell the real story. Expected goals is a stat that measures the quality of scoring chances a team creates. Argentina finished with 0.20. Spain finished with 1.94. That's not a close game statistically. That's one of the most one-sided World Cup finals ever played, even though the scoreboard stayed at 0-0 for so long. So why didn't Spain win by 3 or 4 goals? One word: Emiliano Martínez. Argentina's goalkeeper put on the single greatest goalkeeping performance in World Cup final history. 11 saves. That's a new record for a final. Spain fired shot after shot, 20 of them total, and Martínez kept clawing them out. For long stretches, he was the only reason Argentina stayed in the game at all. Then, things got worse. In second-half stoppage time, Argentina's Nicolas Fernandez picked up a second yellow card and got sent off. Down to 10 men heading into extra time against a team that had already been dominating them for 90 minutes. Spain even thought they scored right before that, but the goal got disallowed for a foul in the build-up. It was that kind of night. Every bounce seemed to go against Argentina. With extra time underway, and Argentina a man short, the dam finally broke. In the second half of extra time, just 37 seconds after the restart, Spain substitute Ferran Torres struck. One clean strike, and the ball was in the net. 1-0. That goal, in the 106th minute, ended up being the only one Spain needed. Argentina had no answer. No fresh legs left to change the story. No rhythm to build a comeback. Not against a Spain team that had barely let them breathe all match. When the final whistle blew, Spain had done something no country had done before: hold the men's and women's World Cup titles at the exact same time, since their women's team had won it back in 2023. For Messi, it may have been his final World Cup match ever. He picked up his runner-up medal in tears, closing out arguably the greatest individual World Cup story ever told. So here's the real lesson from this final. You don't need to control the entire game to lose it badly. Argentina proved that. Nearly 2 hours without a real chance. One moment of brilliance from their goalkeeper after another. And in the end, it still wasn't enough. Sometimes the difference between champion and runner-up isn't about who wants it more. It's about who Spain simply didn't let play. That's the story of how Argentina lost the 2026 World Cup final. If you want more breakdowns like this on football's biggest moments, make sure you're subscribed, because there's a lot more where this came from.